So I just finished the Halo TV series season one. Season one. 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 I just changed where my camera goes, so it's weird. And I'm going to discuss it a little bit. It was not great. It was not great. I did not have a good time through most of it. I tried to get away from the fact that I have played all the Halo games and I'm a Halo fan. I just removed myself from that and just judged it as a sci-fi series. And it's bad. So let's just go ahead and start with episode 1. Contact. In the year 2552, humans on the planet Madrigal fight for independence from Earth, but a fatal encounter with the alien covenant complicates things. Master Chief John 117 and his super soldier Spartans join the fight. Well, let me tell you, this was probably the second best episode, and it just, as soon as this episode's over, it's just a shit show. It's all CGI. I hate CGI. I don't know why they couldn't just use practical effects, at least on just the enemies. And everything else could have been CG. Because everything else looked good. The location shots from above, those looked good. The just sci-fi stuff in general pretty much looked good. The sets where people were, like where they were talking, a lot of times it was like bland and boring and just like not really sci-fi. It was more modern looking because we've gotten to the point where everything is sci-fi in real life. So there's not really much you can work with. And some of the fight scenes were cool. I got some notes here that I'm looking at. There were probably three actual good fights. No, there were three good, like, big fight scenes. The rest of them were just kind of small, and they lasted for maybe a minute, 2 minutes, and they were few and far between. You barely see the Covenant in this show. And most of the fighting is like cutaways. When it's not cutaways, like the cutaway action where it's just like every hit has got to be a different camera angle, you know. Sometimes they don't do it and it looks really cool, but most of the time that's what you get. Oh, and there was just too much exposition, too much talking for a series based on a video game. There's like no action and it's just all talking, and they're mostly talking about nonsense, and it like drives you to start asking questions that they don't answer. And then they kind of expect you to know a lot of things, which makes it very predictable. And the whole Quan storyline, I didn't get it. I don't know why it was even there. It had very, very little to do with the actual main plot, and they could have just removed it outright and it would have had nothing to do with the main plot. I don't even know why it was there. It was unneeded. I mean, yeah, they can make stuff in the future, which I'm about to watch season 2, so I guarantee they're gonna have her in it again. But they didn't know that, or maybe they did, but they weren't prepared. They didn't have the script written before they finished season 1, so they just kind of like wrote in a character because they wanted it. It feels like some people wanted to make something sci-fi, but they also weren't very good, and they just were like, "Oh, Halo, they want some stuff done. So we'll just grab that branding so we can use that to make some extra money." Because if they didn't have it, I don't think anybody would have watched this show. I think it would have just been another dead Netflix, Paramount Plus, whatever show that nobody really knows about, like Another Life. Nobody knows what Another Life is, and it's like on par with this show. I don't get it. The focus on Master Chief's emotions, and like they try and get his like facial expressions all the time, is just why? Why is he Master Chief? If it's like the opposite of what Master Chief was supposed to be and is. Uh, it never really says what's happening, and a lot happens for nothing to actually happen. A lot of things happen and they just happen, and then it just, they fix that issue and then they roll on with the rest of the episodes because it's really about the artifacts. They could have cut this down to like maybe an hour and a half and it would have been fine. Would have been the same overarching story. It just wouldn't have had the extra bullshit in it. The other Spartans were kind of lame until the end. I liked them at the end. I liked the lady Spartan who dyed her hair. I didn't like her at first. She came off as kind of crazy, but then she came off later as probably the best of all four of the Spartans. The There's a lot of nudity, not like full on nudity, but for some reason they like to show people's asses, and that just kind of is a good metaphor for what this show is. Maki, the like Covenant spy. I don't get why she's a character. I don't get her whole character at all. I don't know her motivations, and then they kill her before you really, once you really start to figure out who she is and what she's about, and then she turns on everybody. But she's crazy. She wants to be in this weird place that may or may not exist, and then she just starts bleeding, and she's shot dead by one of the Spartans whenever they snap out of it. And it's just retarded. Like, why did the Spartan even shoot that girl? It made no sense to me. And Halsey, the doctor lady, was she watching them fuck? I think she liked to watch people fuck. She was watching Maki and John fuck. She said it. And Cortana, like, she watched it too. They had an audience whenever they did that. I can't believe they made Master Chief John. Actually, he's not Master Chief in this show. It's John. I can't believe like they made him fuck the Covenant spy. It was just, this show is just ridiculous. And for some reason, everybody likes to have their helmets off. All the Spartans, and then they get their heads beat in. Like, keep your helmet on, especially when shit's going down. Why did John not have a suit for like 3 episodes? He went through like a whole war without a suit, and then he put the suit on when it ended, when it was over. Made no sense. I mean, I guess he was going to battle the Covenant. He had his helmet on, or I mean, he had his suit on. I don't know, man. I don't know. There was a major part though that it really disappointed me. It was when the Spartans were ordered to go after Master Chief, and the one chick got knocked out and chained up, and she broke free. And I thought there was about to be a 2v2 Spartan like tag team match going on in the middle of this war that was happening. No, she shows up, gets her ass beat immediately, and then it's over. Within like 10 seconds. It didn't even take 10 seconds before it was done. It was just a huge missed opportunity. I would have enjoyed like even a 2-minute fight. It didn't have to be this long carried out fight. Oh, I was supposed to go over the episodes and I just started ranting. Whatever, I'm not going to even talk about the episodes now. The worst part of the show to me was right at the end when Cortana takes over Master Chief. Really dumb. Just right off the bat, really dumb. And then acts like the real Master Chief in the video games for like 5 minutes. And it's what I wanted Master Chief to be like the entire time. And it just felt like a huge kick in the nuts. And you know what? Don't watch this show. unless you're a masochist or you're wanting to make a video and get views on it, because it's just it was so hard to get through. I'm a sci-fi fan, so like there were so many other sci-fi shows I could have been watching other than this one that are out right now that are just amazing, but I'm stuck. I got stuck with this one because I wanted to make a season 2 video and I didn't want to have to binge watch it like I did this one, because I need them views and I need them subs. So like the video and subscribe. That'd be amazing. You could join my Discord. It's in the description. It's too many things at once, but please, just do one of them. I don't care. I'm ready to be done with this show. Got some weeks to go.